to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go. It's Week 11. Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Now Allen off the play action. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
On target to Godwin. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
That's completed right side. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set. 1st and 10. On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense, and now, well, now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
Here he is on 3rd and long, throwing it deep off his back foot. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long. They're going for this. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10. Here's Allen. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Throwing here, Allen. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Baltimore. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
Yeah, I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Trey Tucker to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
Covered with a 1st and then some. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
First down throw by Williams. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, a couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football, the Legion of Boom, obviously out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone, trying to make the play in the end zone, and a beautiful job by the defender to knock it away. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Third down, here's Williams. And oh, he drops it. He had all the space in the world. Brock, he got behind the defense, and he just looked away before he brought it in. A big missed opportunity. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 4th and long. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They motion the tight end over. They just get the play off. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Steelers come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Our score, 14-0. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the first quarter. Williams from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now here's Williams. He's got London left side. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10, it's Hubbard. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Third down run by Hubbard. And he gets this forward to the 19. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Steelers first down. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. Fights off a tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. Hubbard is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Well, great. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Set to return, Nyheim Hines. drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll go right side with Gibbs. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. The Steelers calling their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Hauled in by Godwin. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Allen setting up to throw. Right side, hauled in by Godwin. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We have an injured player down, so we'll take a pause. Looks like it is Chris Godwin they're tending to after the play. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Terrific zone coverage. Wallpaper sideline to sideline. QB's got 2 options. Wait for a hole to open or tuck it to run. He chose the former, but the pass rush showed up before any throwing lane did.
Trying again, following the sack. And oh, he missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
Williams with 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Ravens will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. This is hauled in by Atwell. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens will add to their lead at the end of the half. Point after try is good by Lutz. And the Ravens lead by 15 now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's got it at the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that. Oh, it's a fake. They're gonna flip it to the kicker. He's gonna throw. Got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. They are really pulling out whatever they can to try to make this game closer. That cuts the lead down by an extra 2. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Play action now, Allen. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Eric Kendricks. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. They'll head up, first and 10 from the 42. Working from the gun, Williams. Throwing for the end zone. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
Steelers 14.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Washington now to return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26. They run again with Hubbard. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Williams on the play action. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he's tackled for a short gain. Only 1 yard for them, and now we'll see what they decide to do on 4th and short. They'll run for it, Hubbard. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. That's a clutch 7-yard pickup, and it pays off the call to go for it on 4th down. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. It's taken in by Williams. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Here's a give to Hubbard. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. To throw, Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers cut into the lead coming out of halftime. McManus on for the extra point. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. On the return, here's Hines. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed. I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
And they make the stop, but a lot closer to the end zone now. He got it to the 11. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got it. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Lots there to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens grow their lead to 8. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 16 at the 22-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, a give to Hubbard. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 4 yards there, but still a lot of digging left to do. It's 3rd and really long. Throwing from the gun here. Quick slant, that's Williams. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
I know on the stat sheet, Kate, that shows up as passing yards, but any defensive coordinator will take it. Understanding down and distance and keeping that offense short of the sticks.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Hubbard trying this up the gut. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now Williams. Gets everything he has under this throw. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. That play's going to stand as we saw it. The penalty declined, and it's 2nd down coming up. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Allen to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
Another try following the sack. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. Has a lane inside the 25. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go.
His goal's pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward and then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Flush down out to his left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens have a commanding 14-point lead now in the fourth. Josh Allen, the touchdown. The 5th time he's scored, putting him just one off that single-game record. That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens lead by 15 now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Tucker now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. All right, here we go, everybody. Big play for the Steelers as they go for 2. He's throwing for it. Forced out to his right. And this is going to be cut for 2, so some fight left in him. Love it. It is back to a 1-score game. Okay, partner, in that spot, you know you got to go for it there. Make it a 1-score game. How do you come up with a call that works when that defense knows from the start of things that you're going for 2?
Because, Kate, we're talking about practice. Yeah, we're talking about practice. You actually practice those plays, and you come up typically with 2 or 3 2-point conversion plays every single week. You practice them, you rep them, so when it's called like that, you're ready for the moment.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. And he breaks out the slide. Didn't want to take a hit, but he is just shy of the 1st down marker. The Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Oh, and they're going to have the fullback trying power for it. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
Escapes out to the left. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs.
Well, this one never had a chance. Between the pressure right there in his face and the coverage downfield, quarterback still should have at least thrown it up there and given somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know, one thing I noticed, Kate, coaching youth football, everybody wants their kid to play quarterback. That is, until they get knocked to the mat. And that's now 5 sacks in this game, let alone the number of times the quarterback's been flushed as well. Not everybody is built to play quarterback.
And it's not over yet. They scored here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the field. Of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
All right, here we go, everybody. Big play for the Steelers as they go for 2.
The Steelers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All or nothing, they'll run it. And he's going to run in for 2. Oh, they gambled the entire game on that call. And now they're in line for the win. The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Rolling out to his left. Now here he goes. And he's able to cross the 40 before going out.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
It's no good. Well, credit for believing in your guy, I suppose, but just too much kick for him to handle. So make a check in the win column for the Steelers.